Little Clinty at the age of 11
was like,
was watching this movie and I was like, this sucks. This is so bad. I hate this so bad. And then my mother picked me up. She's like, how was the movie? I'm like, it was terrible. Why'd they wear that? Why'd they wear that? Coming in. Welcome to Why'd They Wear That? I'm Quentin Kelly.
I'm
This is
Stacy
my
London.
good friend Stacy London. We're doing a show where we watch shit and talk about it.
Where we watch shit and say shit.
Exactly. That's because that's
shit.
what we like to do. We no longer comment on actual people style anymore. Because we've grown as people and also the world has changed. But we realize that we can still say
shit about characters.
About fictional people. So we're doing this series. We're having a great time with it. And today is a very special episode because we're doing scene stealers. We're not going through a TV show or a movie. We're going to choose each our 3 favorite looks from a movie. Okay, a leading lady in a movie who has stayed with us the entire time. When we saw them on the screen the first time, they literally took our breath away.
Yep.
And now they live rent-free in our
minds.
Yes.
And the issue is, just 3 was really hard. I don't even know if these are the top 3 of the top 3, but I had so many choices. So I feel like, are there other scene stealers? Absolutely.
Sure.
Did we choose these for a specific reason? Absolutely. These women continue to impact us.
I will say that I think my 3 are my real top 3 scene stealers of all time.
I couldn't do my top 3 real true scene stealers because we're doing the film. And so it takes away.
Like, for example, would you put Michelle Pfeiffer as Elvira in Scarface in your top 3
Exactly.
if we hadn't done that movie?
What am I going to put? Would I put at the number 1 of all number 1s, Catherine Deneuve in The Hunger? Yes.
Oh, but we're going to do
But we're doing the
later.
whole movie, and let me tell you, those looks are so good. I mean, that's a whole episode.
All right. So these are my real 3, and these are
my
Stacy's
fake 3.
Bullshit 3. Okay, but anyway. Well, I'm excited nonetheless.
Nonetheless, as am I. It's not like I chose dogs. I mean, these are great scene stealers.
I know who your scene stealers are, and they are fantastic.
As are yours. And I will say, Clinton, I do think that these really do reflect your top level, top 3.
They do. My
in
obsession.
taste and an obsession, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to start?
Am I starting? I thought you're starting.
Oh, I'm happy to start. Okay. At number 3. Guys, I do not want hate around this, okay? First of all, we ranked them because we ranked them. And I'm telling you why we ranked them, how we ranked them. It was emotional impact.
Yes.
On-site emotional impact. We're talking, raw feeling, like get to the subconscious right away. Cher in Moonstruck, I mean, all of Moonstruck, she is amazing. But when she is sitting by the fire in a white slip and a black cardigan, having had her hair and makeup done, getting ready for a night at the opera with Nicolas Cage, really, I mean, it's almost like she can't believe she's so beautiful.
I will say that it's probably one of the most impressive movie makeovers of all time.
Yes,
right?
Very true.
She starts out as like a little bit of a plain Jane accountant and turns into a va-va-va-voom vamp.
And all she does is dye her hair.
Dye her hair, but the curls are a little bit more defined, right?
True, much bigger.
Yes, and I love the way that she's done the eye makeup because she's got deep set eyes.
Yes, she does.
And she actually plays up makes them even
more.
Makes them look even more deep set.
And she does that with pink eyeshadow.
Yeah.
Isn't that fabulous? I love pink eyeshadow. I don't have deep eyes, but it looks great with brown eyes. I really love that contrast.
And that shade of lipstick, really, it's just perfect.
It's perfect. When she's by the fire, she's like caressing. Remember how people used to say, why were you smelling the shoe and the what not to wear open? I'm like, I don't feel like I was ever smelling it, but okay, whatever. The way she fondles that shoe is how I felt about the shoe. She gets fondle, I get sniff.
Oh my God! Just so you all know, if you're watching or listening, when we did What Not to Wear, sometimes Stacy, when we explained the mannequins, what they were supposed to be wearing and what they're supposed to be looking for, shopping, we'd have to go and pick up the shoe, and it required a deep knee bend. And sometimes we look at each other like, I just don't have it.
Who's doing it?
Who's picking up the shoe? All right, well, here she is in close-up. Nice bushy brow, by the way.
I know, very
almost
bushy
as bushy
brow.
as his.
And this is not a 90s, this was 87, right? So this was still when we had big. We had big hair, we had big sleeves, we had big outfits. This coat, everything about this look is just stunning.
The Brooke Shield brow. Don't forget about Brooke Shields.
Brooke Shields.
Brown, yeah.
The way Nicolas Cage looks at Cher is really the way you want somebody to look at you. I mean,
He wants her.
he looks hungry.
They want to do it.
Wow.
He wants to do it with her.
Yeah, he does.
This is a fantastic look. Is her coat like beaded or
It looks
sequined
like
or
it's
something?
beaded or tiered, and she takes it off when they walk inside to the opera house, which is so stunning and beautiful and looks so similar today, which is amazing.
Yeah.
This strapless black A-line dress. Look how skinny those calves are, and she's doing an opaque tight with a little red matching shoe. Like the red is like matching the lipstick.
Yeah, it's so good. I'm glad she had a little bit of shine in the coat.
You know what? I actually think the dress is burgundy. It's a burgundy velvet, but you can't see it in this light.
They're going to the opera in New York City. Now, I will say this, unfortunately, people don't dress like this at the opera anymore. I went to see La Boheme not all that long ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Timothy Chalamet says nobody cares about the opera.
I don't care what Timothy Chalamet thinks about the opera, to be honest with you. But, there were some people dressed up like this, and some people just wearing jeans and whatever.
We talked about the pajamification of America 25 years ago.
We sure did.
Where do you go to dress up now?
I honestly don't even know. I mean, you got to somebody's wedding?
Getting this dressed up for any occasion is so delightful.
Really delightful. Okay, well, that is a worthy number 3.
Don't you think? I mean, gorgeous.
Yeah, everybody was talking about this at the time for the record. You know what I mean? Like, remember when this
Oh.
movie came out, everybody was blown away by this look, and for good reason. It is so impactful.
I mean, honestly,
She
if
looks
I
beautiful.
could get my hair to do this, I really think I would actually try that now at my age. I remember somebody saying to me, "You remind me a little bit of Cher," and I thought, "Oh my God, what would I need to do?" Well, first I'd have to have a brow lift, and then I'd probably have to do a nose job. But if I did the hair,
Totally.
right?
Woo!
That's where we need to go.
Oh my God! Remember the Sonny and Cher show? That was some good shit.
Oh,
All
God,
right.
I would kill for one of those dresses.
Well, fantastic.
Bob Mackie.
Okay, moving on to my number 3.
Yes.
Now, I have talked about this woman's look a lot. I
You
put her
have.
at number 3 only because we decided on the criteria of which one made the most impact on you at the time that you saw it.
Yes, emotional impact.
Emotional impact. So my number 3 is Wendy Torrance, played by Shelley Duvall in The Shining
Oh, May
in
she
1980. May she rest. Now, this outfit right here.
Is
Okay.
beyond.
Watch this. Watch her work this motherfucking outfit right now. Okay?
It's
Do you
amazing.
The scarf.
The scarf!
And the cigarette as accessory.
And
Fantastic.
And the scarf colors matching so perfectly with the embroidery in this yellow, 40s or 50s jacket? It looks like it's Mexican, yeah?
Right. I think it has like applique on it that's of cacti and other sort of southwestern
I see southwestern.
themes.
Oh, so it might not be Mexican. It could be.
It might be Mexican. Look, I think it's
Because
either.
it's the sombrero under
Yeah.
the cactus, a gentleman sleeping under the cactus. This is a remarkable piece.
It's a remarkable piece, and the way it is accessorized with the scarf. So let's just put this in context.
Okay,
Context for a second. Okay, she and her husband, who is slowly going insane, and their son have been locked in a lodge, snowed into a lodge for more than a month now at this point. Okay.
True.
There's nobody to come save them.
Nope.
Not anywhere close. Okay, although Scatman Crothers does. But so she got up that morning and she was like, I'm gonna tie this scarf around my neck, not necessarily just to keep me warm, but I'm gonna do the jauntiest scarf in the history of scarves.
But it's okay for her to do a jaunty scarf. It's not okay for Jo Beth Williams, even though her child has had his arm broken in the past by her husband and
yeah.
also traumatized. And they're alone in the middle of nowhere, but she still gets dressed.
They're alone in the middle of nowhere and she still gets dressed. But at this point, the shit has not hit the fan just yet.
Not yet.
Not
Close.
yet. It's
You're
coming
right
close.
there.
Yeah, she should be able to feel the vibes at this point, but still she's got faith that everything's gonna work out just fine. So she ties that scarf so perfectly around her neck. And then you'll notice that she holds the cigarette in the opposite hand of the scarf, because if she had the cigarette in the same hand of the scarf,
She'd fall over.
It would be imbalanced. It would be imbalanced.
It would be absolutely
Yeah.
too much weight on the left.
The symmetry of this. Also, just can we appreciate the straight line of the jean here?
It's an excellent jean. And that jean literally is on every single shopping list for spring. It is. It's back.
Well, I don't know. When I saw this, I was like, man, that bitch knows how to accessorize.
And I got to tell you, Clinton, I have seen this movie quite a fair amount of times. Now, I'll always know the, like oversized cowl, turtleneck sweater, and that sort of thing. But I have not truly clocked how good this outfit is. I mean, it is remarkable. It looks like Bodhi. It looks like it could have been made yesterday for 2026. It looks like it was handmade. It looks like it's a true vintage piece. I mean, it's really, this is some costume design.
Okay, do you feel my arm? Feel the chills?
Yeah.
Feel the chills that I have? Because you know what I just noticed for the first time? Look at the print of the scarf, okay? And look at the tile work on the floor, and then look behind where the doors are, the work around the doors, the patterning around the doors. This is when the costume designer and the set designer are besties, they have meetings, and they talk about shit. So you get a scene that looks like this.
So instead of matching the background, you go.
You go, exactly. I don't know, it just all works.
It really does. I mean, the pop of yellow in these browns and reds is kind of just genius as a shot.
Totally. And also, just can we appreciate the patch pocket, the curved
of
semicircle
course,
patch pockets?
with cacti on them, there's really a lot to say about this outfit, much more so than Cher in a slip. Do you know what I'm saying? The impact is real. It's the same, but for very different reasons.
And even her hair, it's like she's got the wispy bang going on, and she's got such a perfectly placed ponytail going in the back. I just love the height that the ponytail is.
And the reason is also she's got bangs and she's got the layers. So she's got a nice wisp going on, right? Yeah. She's not like me with one length of hair. But I also think that her hair is quite thin, which is why you could get it that high with that kind of twist to it. If she had more hair, I think it would be really, really hard. It's like everything worked out perfectly.
Perfectly.
They did the right pony for the right texture of hair. They did the right line for the right body shape. Like everything about this works for me. Bravo.
Let's just give a little bravo to the costume designer, Milena Canonero.
Milena Canonero.
Yay.
All right.
And Shelley, please rest.
I know, may you rest.
Okay, all right, our number twos.
Okay, number twos. Don't get upset, okay? I knew this was going to be controversial, but I also knew that I could not choose Olivia Newton-John instead of you.
I don't know.
I would feel bad.
You don't have to say that.
No, I would feel bad.
All right,
I think that Grease 2, it's a great movie, okay? I'm not saying it's superior or inferior to Grease. I think that comparison gets us into a lot of trouble. These are different actors. It's a different thing, okay? So rather than do that, I'm just going to tell you what I think about this. I think Michelle Pfeiffer is so hot.
Oh, God.
As a pink lady in Grease 2, oh my God.
Yeah.
And when she sings Cool Rider with that eyeliner and that red lip and that bump in her hair.
It's such a good bump.
A black V-neck and a black skinny jean, I literally lost my mind. I saw that boot. I saw her swing her leg over a ladder and I thought, I don't know how anybody gets away with looking like that.
I totally understand where you're coming from because to see this now, it's like, wow. I mean, Michelle Pfeiffer, exquisite.
And like shining from the inside. And like, you never see her this kind of playful and happy. She did all these kind of serious roles. Right. And here she is like smirking while she's singing?
Yes. Now, keep in mind what I'm about to say. I do not want to yuck your yum or anything like that. But I just want to say from my point of view, what year did this movie come out?
1982. It came out right when Poltergeist came out, I guess.
Oh, I guess so. All right, so...
Or the year before Poltergeist.
The movie Grease, the original movie Grease, meant so much to me. Like, it changed my life in the way that I was obsessed with the original Grease. And I fell in love with Olivia Newton. And the original Sandy, who was played by Olivia Newton-John.
And you loved Sandy when she was a good girl. And I only loved Sandy when she was a bad girl.
I really got to tell you something. You should rethink that. You should absolutely rethink liking bad Sandy more than good Sandy. Want to know why?
Yes, because you're going to tell me she changed her style for a man.
A man. Even at the age of, what was I, 7, 8? At the age of 8 years old, I was like, you just changed your look for a man? What the fuck? I want my money back.
I mean, Terry is a good mother. Okay?
Terry was a good mother.
Terry made you respect women young, and I'm here for it. I get it. I really do. But I'm just saying from a style perspective, I wanted those black satin stretch pants so bad. I got them in purple.
Oh, you do?
And I also had candies. So when I tell you that this look for me is the bad Sandy look, because she's wearing the pink lady's jacket inside out so that it's black satin instead of the pink satin on the inside. She looks like a bad girl. And I guess I just always wanted to be the bad girl, not the good one.
I get it. And look, Michelle Pfeiffer looks amazing. She's dancing. She's moving. She looks happy. The hair is flowing. I mean, Everything about this is fantastic. I can't believe I didn't like it when I saw it the first time, but I couldn't help.
understand the prejudice.
I had a prejudice
You
against
did.
her.
You
But
did.
now I'm
You had a
over
blind
that
spot.
prejudice because I'm a huge Michelle Pfeiffer fan.
And also, I didn't know, like, she's got rhythm, she can dance, like, she's just this multi-talent.
Yes, she is a scene stealer for sure. And of course, we have sung the variety show number that they do.
I was thinking I might even show her in the Christmas tree outfit because she looks so beautiful, but it doesn't compare to the cool girl,
No, the
pink
cool
lady
rider,
outfit.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
She wants a cool rider. She's a cool rider. She's a cool dancer. Everything about her is cool.
Yep.
And she's got legs for days.
The days. All right, Michelle Pfeiffer, we love you.
We love you.
Okay. All right, my number 2, and this is going by the emotional impact that this movie had on me, or this character had on me at the time, is the character of Lisa Fremont, played by Grace Kelly in 1954's Rear Window. I just want to show you this.
Yep.
When she's going around the room,
I mean, look,
turning on the lights.
I mean, you gotta be honest here and say Jimmy Stewart certainly looks like he wants to eat her.
Where is that coming from? The fact that they just had dinner?
Nick Cage.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I wasn't
wanted
following.
to eat Cher.
'Cause what happens right before?
I'm like, am I the only one that understands my logic?
Oh, but just right before the scene, they have lobster together.
Oh,
That's
yes.
why I was
Okay. No.
like, okay.
Well, he ate the lobster, right? But stop.
But stop right here. A vision in black and white with a red lip. I mean, there's literally nothing wrong with this outfit at all. Let's start from the bottom. She's
Okay.
got a strappy black sandal.
Yep.
Okay. Going up from there, we
Is
have
it a heel or is it a flat? Because
I
a
think it's a
flat
heel.
would be revolutionary.
It would be, but I'm pretty sure she's wearing a small heel here. And then the very full diaphanous skirt in white with almost like a pattern that looks like branches coming down from the waist, and that's done in black over the fullness of the skirt. She's got a skinny little belt and a shiny black. Snatched. And then the top of it is a deep, wide V in a short sleeve in black.
It almost looks like a leotard.
It almost
right?
does look like a
It looks
leotard.
like you know, especially when you get the décolletage and you have all of that clavicle.
She's also wearing white opera gloves, okay?
Yeah.
She's clutching a black square bag,
Yes.
okay? And she's wearing a pearl choker necklace with matching pearl earrings and the blood red lip sticking out, just like boom, coming at you. I just think that this is perfection. I'm sure this is Edith Head. Of course it's Edith Head.
Yeah.
I mean, this is also 1950s woman, but this is it's like artwork to me.
I think it is artwork. And to be honest with you, 1947, right? That's Christian Dior with the new
54.
look.
Oh, yeah.
1947 is when
right,
the
yeah.
new look came in. I mean, this is the epitome of that silhouette.
Yes.
And what I was going to say is that, there's something about this deep, deep, deep V that I find really attractive. The problem, as we know, right, is not everybody can pull that off with to the same effect.
Yeah.
Because she's got such a small frame, widening her shoulders with the width and the
Yes.
volume of the skirt really works.
Right.
But if she wasn't so petite, I think it would be very, very hard to put her in something that tight. I actually think they made her look wider and bigger by giving her that V because she's so petite, and it gives even more impact to the outfit, right? I mean, it is elegance. It's what you think elegance is supposed to look like.
It's a lesson in proportions, really, right? Because the proportion of the skirt has to be balanced by the proportion of the top, right? And you've got all this white, and you've got a little bit of black, but how do you make it look balanced? You widen the silhouette on the neckline,
and you keep it simple.
And now she is wearing the same pearl necklace that Tangina from Poltergeist wore.
A little tighter, a little higher up on her neck. I don't know if Tangina could get it up that high.
Yeah, Tangina doesn't quite have as much neck as Grace Kelly does here, but look at the makeup. There's actually more color in the eye than I remember.
Yeah.
But this is a fantastic movie. Grace Kelly is wonderful in it. She goes on a little adventure later on in the movie. That's real. She wants to prove that she is an adventurous type to get Jimmy Stewart to marry her.
Another look, changing her.
Oh yeah, she does. But she doesn't change
Changing her ways
appearance.
she changes her ways.
She opens herself up to exciting experiences for a man. I think that's different than wearing hot pants. Okay. All right. That was my number 2.
Well, an excellent number 2.
Great. Your number 1.
Oh my God. In the movie The Grifters, which you may or may not remember, this came out in 1990. Stephen Frears was the director. and the writer was Donald E. Westlake, and the costume designer was Richard Bruno. Now, Richard Bruno had this genius idea. There is a red dress that we see Annette Bening in that is one of the, first of all, I mean, it's just a body, yaddy, yaddy dress. It's Hervé Leger before he was around, right? And it is super tight fitting. You cannot wear a bra with this dress. And I just could not believe how beautiful it looked on Annette Bening. It's sculptural on her. She's wearing that bold cuff. Everything about this with the short, spiky hair really felt like strong, independent woman.
What do you think about the accessories?
I love that. Almost looks like Elsa Peretti, that kind of cuff to me, that big silver. I love the earrings. I think the simplicity of it really speaks to the architecture of the dress. The bag doesn't work at all. I don't know why it's on her shoulder, but you know, like you need a clutch with this dress. You can't be like hauling shit over your shoulder. You can't do a crossbody here.
You totally need a clutch.
That not only does it look incredible on her, many scenes later, it looks amazing on Angelica Houston. And I was like, whoa, you pulled that trick twice? That's pretty impressive. Same dress, different actress, looks just as stunning. I was like, when are they going to start making that dress? Now,
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't, right?
Right? I mean, it was 1990. It was 36 years ago, Clinton.
Yeah.
Nobody's bringing it back now.
I got to tell you, though, somebody should, because
I know.
if you walked into a party wearing that dress, you would turn heads today, all these years later, 36 years later.
I know, and that's the thing. There are pieces, and I think the reason that this had such emotional impact on me was because I thought it was sexy, I thought it was simple, I thought the color was beautiful, I thought she and Angelica both equally looked beautiful in it. But even more importantly, it stayed with me, right? 36 years, and when we started talking about scene stealers, I was like, that red dress. Those are the things that like kind of stand the test of time because you love them, not because they're necessarily trends or that you're ever going to see anybody in them or, you know, whatever, but they can inspire the way you want to feel. And that to me is it left an amazing impression on me.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I don't think I ever gave it this amount of consideration when I was watching the movie, but I mean, it's a really special dress. The fact that it works on those two women equally well. I love the back detail.
I mean, the back detail is what makes the dress.
Yeah.
What I think makes the front interesting is the drape and how low the armhole is, so you have to get that drape. You cannot wear a bra. If you got titties, sorry, you're shit out of luck here.
Well, you see a lot of side boob in this.
You see a lot of side boob and a lot of nip.
Yeah, hey, it's like
Nobody was using Hollywood's best kept secret.
No, it's tasteful nip.
Yeah,
it really
tasteful
is.
nip.
Yeah.
And Angelica Houston is supposed to be John Cusack's mom, but she supposedly had him when she was like 14, so they're kind of like weirdly into each other.
I hate that.
It's like a lot of ick.
A lot of it. Okay, time for my number one. I have to set the scene.
Set the scene,
okay,
please.
So the year was 1980, which makes me 11 years old.
Me too.
Yes. And I say to my mother, I'm in love with Olivia Newton-John, like in love with Olivia Newton. I hear that she's doing another movie called Xanadu.
After Grease.
After Grease.
Yep.
So I say, Mom, can you take me to the movies? I want to go see our first matinee, first showing of Xanadu on Saturday. So I go to the movie theater. I think there's like an 11:30 or 12 o'clock show. This is when your mom used to just drop you off.
Right.
I couldn't get a friend to go to see Xanadu with me. I went by myself.
No!
Nobody else wanted to see it.
I'm so sad we weren't friends.
We weren't
then.
friends. So my mother drops me off at Xanadu by myself. I pay my child's fee, of like
$1.50.
$1.50.
$4.50.
I get my milk duds and I sit down in the theater. I'm the only one in the theater, and I'm so fucking excited to see Xanadu.
I mean, it's like you had a private screening.
I kind of did.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so then about 4 minutes into it, this scene happens. There's a mural on the wall. It's a mural of Zeus's daughters, okay?
Right.
The muses.
The muses.
Yes. And the mural starts to come to life. And these women become silhouetted in neon, one at a time, shake their hair out, release the stiffness from their necks, and they are wearing these drapey, diaphanous, floral printed dresses with lots of like fabric in the arms and extra fabric panels in the skirt and in the sashes, and they're looking at each other like, we're alive. The song I'm Alive is playing, and they're doing these dance moves, and little Clinty is having a non-sexual orgasm at this point. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck is happening on this screen? Like, I can't take this right now. I was in love with each one of these women one more than the next. I'll tell you about the one I was the most obsessed with, other than Olivia Newton-John. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
They're just dancing. Look at that. I mean, the choreography here is fine.
I mean, it's modern dance. They're all great. You can tell they're all classically trained dancers. They're beautiful.
Yes. This black woman with the knot on top of her head, I had never seen a black woman with a hair like that, and I was like, what is on top of her head? And she's fabulous. This woman now, I think, looks like Lady Gaga. And
There's
Stephanie
Olivia Germanata.
Yeah, totally, right? And then Olivia Newton-John as Kira, she starts to come alive. I don't know why she does this movement with the hands in front of the face. I think that she was directed poorly. And then Olivia's like, I'm alive. I don't know. Now I'm watching this again.
And
this
you're like,
bothers me.
what the fuck? Who told her to do that?
Right? Why are you doing this? It's like she's the only one who's surprised
that she's alive.
That she's alive, yes. But the rest of them are like, I knew this was going to happen. I have a dance for it. But there she is like, I'm alive. Olivia Newton-John, not a trained dancer, but she can move.
She's got some moves on her.
She's a triple threat.
Yeah.
She can sing, dance, and act. All right, so this is also interesting, right? This is like a peasant dress. A peasant-style dress in a luxurious fabric.
Exactly.
Like, why are the daughters of Zeus like wearing peasant dresses?
Exactly. You're royalty.
You're right. You could be wearing whatever you want. But I just think this is, I don't know, there's just some, like when you talk about a scene that stayed with me, this really stayed with me.
You know, I love Xanadu, and I don't remember this scene. Now, is that fucking crazy or what?
That's fucking crazy.
It's just interesting to me that I don't remember this, especially when they are outlined in neon pink.
You don't remember that? You don't remember when they run? They all run off and they leave these neon trails behind them.
I remember this.
I got goosebumps again. Look at this.
But I don't. Where do they go?
Oh, they're just going to inspire people. They're going to inspire men.
Right.
Right, yeah.
They're the muses for all of the artists. Is that what we're supposed to understand?
Yeah, there's a muse for everything. There's
well,
a muse
she's
of music.
A muse for the dude.
Yeah. Now, look, this whole plot falls apart so quickly.
Okay.
But look at her. Look at her in yellow.
Yes.
And our roller skates.
And then this dude, I was like, did somebody not get Andy Gibb?
Andy Gibb was not available. So anyway, we don't have to talk about the rest of this movie because little Clinty at the age of 11
was like,
was watching this movie and I was like, this sucks. This is so bad. I hate this so bad. And then my mother picked me up. She's like, how was the movie? I'm like, it was terrible. Why'd they wear that?
But but weren't you like, Mom, the muses?
No. By the time, the music, this scene, which lasts about a minute and a half.
And it stayed with you 30.
It stayed with me, but the rest of the movie is so bad from here.
So bad.
So bad.
Except for the scene with Gene Kelly. And at that point, he was getting older. And I'll never forget because his voice is not as strong as hers by that point.
Yeah.
And the song is so lovely. And it's about him remembering his love. And she looks like his love from the war.
Yeah.
And his voice is so weak. And I was like, this is sad.
It's sad.
I don't want him to be lonely.
No, he was getting old at that point, but he gives it. He really did. So I will call out a great podcast called How Did This Get Made?
Yes, we love them.
They do an episode on Xanadu the movie, which is hilarious.
Which is why I know about the podcast, because you sent it to me and said, you've got to listen to this one on Xanadu.
It's such a great episode of How Did This Get Made? So watch that, everybody. Well, those are our top 3 each. That's a total of 6 in Scene Stealers Leading Ladies.
Exactly, and we will definitely do more scene stealing.
Yeah, for
sure.
For sure.
And there are more leading ladies in our future as our movies.
Thanks for watching.
See you later.
Why'd they wear that?
Not they wear that.
Why'd they wear that?
Thanks for watching. A special thank you to our sponsor, the Knickerbocker Hotel. Find out more and explore all our shows at allchewedup.com. And as always, keep asking, why can't you wear that?